Hey there, it's Chris from the home front today. Had to leave the office a little early to go to Costco and get my hearing checked. How many people have hearing aids out there that are in our clientele? Probably quite a few. I've got some hearing loss from my days in law enforcement. Lots of booms and pops going on all over the place, and I think it kind of took a toll. But anyway, I want to share with you what we've learned today in the office. We're helping lots and lots of people, as many as we possibly can. And one recurrent theme is that people are going on their own because of our and everybody else's limited resources on being able to talk to 60 million people that need to do their evaluation and change for their Part D drug plans for next year. Obviously, we can't get to everybody, and some folks are going to Medicare directly to the Plan Finder tool, which you can get a redirect to if you go to planfinder.org. It kind of bypasses the front page of Medicare, which is always changing. So planfinder.org, and you can find your way to the Plan Finder tool. Just remember, and we did a couple of important videos that go through that process, you don't want to look just only at the monthly premium. A lot of people are doing that. They're like, well, I just got off of this plan that was going to go up to $58 a month, and I got a plan for $13 a month. Yay me. The most important thing is sometimes when you get the least expensive plan, you actually get the plan with the least coverage. And by that I mean that if you do have any expensive drugs at all, you might find that they're not covered at all. And if the drug that you're seeking coverage for is not covered because you didn't actually put the drugs in there, you may be in for a big mega surprise. So again, when you put your drugs in there in the Plan Finder tool, please go up to the top right hand side and select the sort by total cost. Total cost should factor in for your drugs in your profile the monthly premium plus the deductible as it applies to the tiers in which you're going to have your drugs in, and then the total you're going to spend throughout the year actually filling that prescription. So the total cost is the only factor that matters. It's not the monthly premium, it's not the deductible or not the deductible, unless you take 0 drugs. In which case, a lot of people are turning 65, brand new to Part B, and they take no drugs. In that case, you may want to get just a placeholder plan, and that would be the least expensive plan out there. So again, if you don't want to wait for your agent to have the availability to do the Part D drug plan, you can actually do that yourself. You go to planfinder.org, you put your drugs in, and they're making improvements, steady but surely. They're making improvements on the new Plan Finder tool. Most important thing of all, and I'll put a link in the description here about the video that we went over that, is just to make sure that you pull down the fact that you want the total out-of-pocket cost. It used to default to that. It will again, I'm sure, one day when they start listening to us. But just make sure that the view you're looking at is the total out-of-pocket costs. Busy day. Helped a lot of people in the office. As a matter of fact, as I was driving across the county to go to the Costco to get my hearing, I was reviewing the voicemails, and the voicemails are coming in just non-stop overflow. And one lady was just absolutely so sweet, Miss Mary in Texas, and she wanted to check on Nicole because Nicole, my wife, who's been working in the office helping everybody get set up for their Part D drug reviews, she was really sick in our video yesterday. But we just have so many awesome clients that are allowing us to help them and are having the patience to understand that this is our biggest year ever. Actually, it's the biggest year ever for Medicare. And with all the changes happening, everybody feels compelled now to shop their plans, and it seems like everybody's doing it within the first 2 weeks of AEP with no regard for the fact that we've got until December 7th. Or if you want a Medicare supplement plan, AEP has nothing to do with your Medicare supplement plan whatsoever. Important to keep that. We cannot say it enough. Everybody calls when they have renewal dates that are throughout the year. Actually, when your plan renews, it just automatically renews anyway. The only thing that could change is the rate, and we can shop the rate and move you anytime your health allows. There's no magic to the annual enrollment period as it pertains to your ability to change Medicare supplement plans. The only driver there is your health and whether or not another plan that might save you some money does exist. Had one gentleman today talking to one of our people. He was very angry because he could save $8 a month on his renewal that hasn't happened yet. We hadn't had a chance to even call him about the renewal that hasn't happened yet, and he could save $8 a month, and he found that out. Of course, he'd have to pay a $20 application fee to do it. So if you pay $20 and then you save $8, what's the net there? But anyway, we've just got to remember, got to have patience. We can only do what we can do. If we can help you, please contact us. If we don't call you back within 10 seconds, please don't be offended. It's not that we don't love you. It's not that we don't appreciate your business. It's not that we won't be there for you. It's just that at this crazy time of the year, right after October 15th starts the deluge, everybody thinks that we have to do this all at one time. So we're very methodically, the team is very excited. We're pumped up. We're helping people. The feedback that we're getting from the help that we're giving is great. So if you're on our contact list and we're going to be working with you, please have patience. And if you want to do your own Part D drug plan lookup to get an idea, absolutely do that at planfinder.org. Get right into the system. So anyway, just want to remind you about a couple things going on with this season of AEP, and I hope you are having a great day wherever you are. And we'll be, every time they used to put out what they call an APB in law enforcement, which we never really called an APB, I guess they do in California. Ours was known as a BOLO, be on the lookout, instead of an all points bulletin. I don't know why, maybe it's just an East Coast thing. But every time they would put out this BOLO, they would repeat it, and then they would say, further updates to be broadcast as they are received. And so anyway, that's going to happen in Medicare, right on this channel. Further updates to be broadcast as they are received. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. So I found out that I don't qualify for hearing aids yet. It just wouldn't do any good for the high-end frequency loss that I have, apparently from gunshots and the like. But I did learn something very interesting. They said that most hearing aids in other places can cost $5,000 and $6,000 for the kind that I was interested in, and that's the kind where you can do Bluetooth on your phone. But the ones here are, for that same pair, $1,500. So if you have a Costco near you, you might want to get a second opinion. And it doesn't cost anything for the hearing exam. That's kind of neat.